Alright, we are back. It's ready to go into the night. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Take a snack bar. Oh, I should eat. You know what? Dried apricots sound nice. Take the dried apricots. You grab a handful of dried apricots. You know, I dried these myself. Janie gave me a bunch of apricots, and I had no idea what I was supposed to do with apricots, and they were starting to go bad, so I panicked and threw them into the oven. And now she keeps giving me more. Please, take as many as you can eat. I've had so many that I can't even taste them. You and Stella... What the hell are those eyes over there? You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, and as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you, Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Pinevale. Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Speedy. So there's no... I should say. I live in a dingy studio apartment. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. At first it was kinda nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can let me out because I chose this for myself, and as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in an old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways? Have you tried looking for a different place, or maybe finding a roommate? There's gotta be something better out there for you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer, I'm a student, I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. Should I say I'm still studying? No. I'm in the service industry. I work in the service industry. I'm on my feet all day getting yelled at for things beyond my control. I mostly get paid in tips. It's okay. It's a living. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Oh, do you live with your parents? Family home and all that? No, it's just me. They aren't with us anymore. Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. And I've done my morning. You don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail or something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. I guess we are. How are you holding up? I'm okay, hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'd kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore, that's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point.
My stars, what was that?
It's showtime. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen. But the events of this evening were already set in motion long before you stepped foot in Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. That isn't Skunk Ape, Ed Stella. Whatever it is, it's far worse. Whatever it is, it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. You and Stella aim towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods.
Do stay close, Speedy. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice soil, a gentle garden.
Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Whoa! What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. I know something bad is coming, and I know someone is going to die, whether it is Duke who has already died or is about to die, or Gretchen, or me, or her. But I feel like at this point, especially with my mystical abilities, rather than just cowardly leaving her or trying to get out from under it and just acting like a coward, even if the story will pull me along regardless. I mean, it's told me it's fate, so I feel like I have a duty to follow through, see this through, and whether it is her death, the dog's death, my death, maybe Duke's death, so be it. It was meant to be.
Stella! Stella! Ow!
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird.
Just like my Stella to get overexcited and lose track of herself.
Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's.
A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Oh, Jesus. It's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that?
I know that spell. It's old Duke.
Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Bertie? Bertie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her.
She smells terrible, nothing like an animal at all. Just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench.
Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, this is obviously... At this point, it's better for them to realize that I know more. So... The things all of these animals have been saying tonight, it's like they're going through some kind of religious experience.
The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that.
You were joking about being able to talk to Christian earlier. You're still joking, right? We should maybe talk more about that later. Did we? Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something.
You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word.
Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting at your chickens.
Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this.
As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper. But then, a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourselves surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery.
There's something out here, all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them.
I think we should get out of here.
Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie. Let's get you home.
Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Bertie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What in the hell is that?
The garden has come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become.
You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Bertie, tucked under Duke's arm.
Stella, there's another one.
The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet, and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Bertie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! It wants the chicken. I know it wants the chicken. So maybe if I help Gretchen, it will not kill Duke. I think... this sucks so much. I have to pick between Duke and the dog, but I might not decide. But it may just want the chicken, but is never gonna let go. They might kill him to get through the chicken. And they're both old too. I think I'm gonna help Gretchen. You die for Gretchen, attempting to snag her away from the thing's misshapen hands.
Oh, Speedy, my hero!
You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there is the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. Duke?
Blood! Blood! My heavens, I smell blood!
Oh god, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? I think, holy shit, what the fuck? Okay. Deep breaths. We have to do something. What if we chase after those things? Get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We owe it to Duke. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull that again... Okay, let's go. Yeah, we need to get out of here. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly
can't smell that stench anymore.
I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Pardon me. Caller. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello? Earl, it's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Esquina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off.
What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy?
Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke.
Aha. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence.
But I... Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin.
We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Oh, oops.
Please, call me Earl.
Oh, wait, that's wrong. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Speedy. He came into town today for the funeral.
Oh, right, sure.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Okay, thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. What about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions.
Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, her worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet.
Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart.
Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness.
Must be why she thought walking back home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw out in the woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was... Speedy. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. I'll have a good... You'll have... I really was expecting him to say something at this point. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you a trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. They seemed a little blasé about everything. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seemed a little blasé about everything. I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe that they are well-intentioned, if in over their heads.
And what's worse is, I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. They have to pin it on somebody. They're cops. It's their whole job to pin it on somebody, so of course they'd pick the out-of-towner. Here's hoping the footage clears my name. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
Nor will I, though. Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work.
I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either. And it won't get to that point either because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I should check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. When you put it like that... Sure. Let's do it. Awesome. Let's go. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. Oh wait, that's Gretchen.
I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion.
I hope she's still awake.
There's something foul creeping up behind us. Speedy. Jesus.
You and Stella turn to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach.
Welcome home.
You're finally where you're meant to be. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back, and the figure is already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this?
Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Speedy. Is it okay if we come in? You and Miss Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. And yet you feel no threat, no malice. And then the moment passes, and you see only the woman before you.
Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Speedy. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
No. Who was that outside?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him.
You knew my mom?
Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pauline was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
Go on.
Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods.
Oh, my lord! Have you contacted the police?
Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card out from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves.
Where was this?
Up the mountain, to the northwest.
Within the town limits.
Yes.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine.
No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers.
Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika?
Oh, Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika?
You'd better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Ah.
Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella.
And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am.
And the stranger.
What are you doing in my house?
Fucking wild. Hi, I'm Speedy. Tabitha's cousin. Oh, great.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. A Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording.
Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead?
Silence washes over the room as the video plays.
Stella, what the hell is this? This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans.
I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Speedy and I had no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Sailor Moon shirt. I'm fine, really, I'm okay. Remain silent. You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. What happened in the woods? We weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Speedy with this taily poo crap. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Then, if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or my grandmother was wrong. And she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. Jesus, Mom. Haven't they already been through enough? Do we really need the spooky window dressing? What if it's important window dressing? Okay, I know when I'm outnumbered. It felt like the infected animals I saw tonight were going through some sort of religious experience. What? How would you even know if an animal was having a religious experience? How? You know what? No, we're not unpacking that. Clearly, you're just traumatized after everything you saw tonight. They're almost certainly connected to growths you saw in the local wildlife, though. Maybe you were seeing an allergic reaction to venom? Which I guess could cause hallucinations? Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups, it'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Speedy get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going. I'm still wired. Ha! Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Speedy. It's excellent, iced or warm. Though if the night's getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sibyl turns and closes the door behind her.
What an unfortunately short visit. Alrighty.
Oh, alrighty. Let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? Nervously look back at the dark road behind you. Sorry, Speedy, I think I just need some time alone tonight. I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, alright? I'll see you around. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Speedy.
Good luck, Speedy!
As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well. But it's too late for you to turn around. You'll either make it back to the estate, or you won't. Continue down the path. Almost home. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. Try the door. Oh, thank God, you're back. Where the hell have you been? Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. Sorry to worry you. This Stella girl had me come with her on this night hike to find cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. As guess she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Absolutely not. Okay. Good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumble into your room, and before you even realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe, and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise, and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Llamas? Something just slinked away. Why are there so many locks on that door? And so many scuff marks. Is it my room? No, it isn't, right? So I'm gonna stop the recording here and continue immediately after, but that's the end of this. Bye bye.